Welcome to Political Science 2306 State and Local Government. So welcome to this course. Let's talk a little bit about getting started on this course and what some of the expectations are going to be in this course. This is me. I'm Dr. Jo Marie Rios. You can call me Dr. Rios or you can call me Professor Rios. I have a PhD in political science from the University of Oklahoma as well as a master's in political science from the University of Oklahoma. I also have a bachelor's and a master's in economics from St. Mary's University. I am originally from San Antonio, so I am definitely a Texas girl and I am very Texas proud. And I love teaching this course because I like to talk about what's going on in Texas. All right, so we're going to be going over some of the policies, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the expectations for this course and what the requirements are in order for you to be able to take an online course. Okay, first of all, you are going to have the technology that's going to be needed to negotiate through PowerPoint, through the YouTube slides, through the online exams, through the publisher's website. And so you're going to need to be able to do this at your own pace, but I'm gonna give you like a window. The modules are going to be open for so long, so I'm going to be telling you what you're going to need to be doing as we go through the semester, this summer session. But you have to have the technology so that you can do it with ease. So before you start this course, you have to know your Blackboard login, and you should know that because if you have been taking long online courses, you should have that. And you need to know your password for the first day of class. If you need to contact me, please contact me at the email address listed below, joe.rios@tamucc.edu. I check this one with a lot of frequency, so please contact me there if you need to. Okay, the syllabus is kind of a contract that we have. And so on the syllabus, you need to look at it, you need to review it. You need to know what's in that syllabus, because we only have certain ways that we can communicate with you because this is an online course, and so the syllabus is one way that I'm communicating with you. So it's going to have information about the textbook, it's going to have the content, the material, and the due dates, and the information about the exams. It's going to have information about the assignments, the discussion forums. Everything that you need to know is on the syllabus. So keep track of the deadlines, keep track of the due dates. Now what I do for my classes is that every Friday I will email you and let you know what's going to be due the following week, so that way you have a heads up in case you forgot. And I'm telling you, don't forget, this is a very short semester. All right, the textbook that we're going to be using is a Cengage product, and so I'm going to be using the ebook. You can also purchase the textbook or the access code from the bookstore as far as I know. So anyway, you need the book, and you need to use the ebook. And so the instructions for this thing called MindTap is through Cengage Publishers are in the syllabus. And so on the syllabus, it's basically saying this is the name of the book, so you'll kind of know what it is. But there's a link on Blackboard, so as soon as you get on there, you'll see the syllabus. You'll see a link that says MindTap. All you do is you click on that link, and it'll take you directly to my course. So you can go ahead and buy the ebook from the publisher at that point. Or if you have the access code, if you bought it at the bookstore, you can go ahead and enter the access code, and it'll prompt you to do that if you already have that. Make sure that your system is compatible for MindTap and that you release the pop-up blockers. And this information is given on the syllabus, so be sure to check that out. Now, if you're having problems with the Cengage product, the ebook, or you're having problems accessing it, don't contact me because I don't have anything to do with it. Contact Cengage Technical Support. And I'm giving you the telephone number here. It's 1-800-990-8211. So contact them and they will open up a case, and they're very good about working with you. Buy the book as soon as you can. You might have like a little bit of time, like they might give you like a week, but then they're going to close it off. Once they close it off and then you want to buy the book, you have to go through them so that they can open it up for you. Don't tell me because I have nothing to do with that. Okay, so this MindTap program that I'm talking about, What it does, it gives you the ebook, but there's a dashboard, and you have to kind of become familiar with the dashboard. You have to explore it. And so it's going to give you the ebook itself. It's going to give you different types of study resources and little exercises that you can do, tutorials, practice exercises for the exams. Now, these are not graded. I'm not requiring you that you do this for the grade, but because this is an online course, I strongly recommend that you look at least through the tutorials so that you will do better in the course, so that you will have a better understanding of the course. We may or may not have a tutor for the summer. I think we did last summer, so we might have one. If we do, I will communicate that to you through an email, and I'll post the information on Blackboard. So that said, there's a dashboard. You'll find the resources by pressing the second button on the top right hand of the dashboard. Just kind of look through there. It's a little book, and it's got the ebook, and it is the full text. So look for it, look for the student resources, look through some of those practice exercises, and to see which ones you think are going to be most beneficial to you. Okay, on Blackboard, everything that I'm loading on Blackboard is going to be found in the link called course content. So just click on that link, and it'll have all of the information. It'll have the syllabus, it'll have this MindTap link, it'll have the syllabus, it'll have more information about the course contract, the policies for this course, the syllabus, all of the content, the material for this course. The exams will be in this particular link. The assignments will be linked to this particular section as well. Okay, after you read this information, and especially the course contract, I'm going to ask that you confirm that you have read it, so that you will understand what I am requiring of you. So there's a little book, a little button that you just have to press. It says Mark Reviewed button. So that way I'll know that you did look at it. And that way, if you're asking me, if you're telling me I didn't know that, I'm going to refer you back to this contract and say it was in the contract. Okay, some of the expectations for this course then, as I said, ability to use the technology. You will need Microsoft Office. It's available free through the Island Online and IOLTAMUCC.edu. It's free to students, it's free to faculty. There's no reason for you not to get it. It's free, guys. It's free. Be prepared for the first day of class. Be ready to go. As I said, this is a short section. We have what, like a month, maybe a little bit over a month, so be prepared to go. Be aware of all of the deadlines, the assignments, discussion forums, exams. As I said, I will remind you, but you have to keep track yourself. Use the publisher's online student resources to help you do better if you think that you need it. Some people don't, some people do. I highly recommend that you do. You need to be able to participate in this course, and I will not grade you on participation, but if I see that you're not logging into the course, I'm going to send you a nastygram. So I'm watching to see that you're logging onto the course, so that way you don't get behind. As I said, this is a very short semester. If you start falling behind, it's going to be very difficult to catch up. The modules are set up from this date to that date. As the test is opening up, I'm going to be opening up the second module. Once that test is done, like the due date is over, then I close that one, and I'm not going to reopen it. So you need to keep track of what's going on. If I email you for some reason, you need to respond to me within 24 hours. There are lots of college policies that are on the syllabus, so you need to keep track of what's going on, especially in terms of plagiarism. For the exams, for the assignments that we have, I do have some safeguards in place where it will tell me if there's cheating involved. And if there is cheating involved, guess what? You're going to get a 0 for that course, or for that particular section, that particular assignment. Okay, now speaking of the exams, these are online exams, and what I do is that there's 4 exams. They're multiple choice. There are 40 questions each. I will give you usually 3 days to take an exam, except for the last one. I think I give you only 2 days for test 4. Test 4 is not comprehensive. So you have 3 days to take the exam. You have 3 tries, 3 attempts for each exam. And so if you want to take it 3 times, it'll record the average of the 3 grades. That's the score that's going to be recorded. It doesn't mean that you have to take it 3 times. If you take it the first time and you make, say, like a 90, and you're saying, oh, I'm good, I don't want to take it again, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm just saying I'm giving people the opportunity to do better, to take it 3 times if they feel that they need to. Again, have reliable internet connections, because if you are kicked out for some reason, and you know this is summer and sometimes the weather gets kind of squirrely because of the tropical weather that we may or may not get, hopefully we won't, it's going to count as one attempt. So kind of have a reliable internet connection. If you are not in this country, you're taking it from another country, again, you should be okay, because I'm opening up the exam for 3 days. Just make sure that if there's a time difference, because I've had students that are in Europe, or they're in Asia, or they're in South America, or whatever, just make sure that you know, you're kind of aware of the time differences if there are time differences.